Hi guys, for a change, I know I've been making a lot of videos about my headcanons about Vocaloids and Udis, but this time, I'm going to do some headcanons about Mario and friends. It's quite obvious that I have to start with Mario himself, of course.
So Mario is pretty much an easygoing guy who is very cheerful and happy-go-lucky. He's the nicest guy anyone would ever want to talk to, and he's very positive and outgoing. But if you mess with any of his friends, or even his brother, or anyone else he cares about in general, you better watch out.
Mario and his taller but younger twin brother, Luigi, are very close and inseparable. Of course, they may hit heads every once in a while much like other siblings, and they might tease each other about Mario's feelings for Peach and Luigi's feelings for Daisy, but they are always there for each other and defend each other at all costs. Mario used to be enemies with Donkey Kong, but after Mario gave DK a mini Mario of his own, the two started getting along more, although not exactly friends, more like frenemies at some instance. They still might squabble here and there, but they would team up together whenever they need to. But Mario and Bowser have a way worse frenemy relationship, and they would often have their squabbles in a pretty passive-aggressive kind of way, but with Mario being more passive and with Bowser being more aggressive, obviously. When the two of look glare at each other during a kart racing Grand Prix, they would definitely glare at each other in the most vicious way, and other racers would whisper to each other about them quarreling again. When Mario was a baby, Yoshi used to babysit him all the time, and the two of them grew up to be childhood friends, and every year on his birthday, Yoshi would give Mario a ride around everywhere that they used to go together in the old days. At this rate, I'm referring to all the courses from Yoshi's Island. Back in the old days, Mario used to date Pauline, even before she dyed her hair from red to blonde to brunette, and especially before she became a city mayor and a jazz singer. But then they broke up and decided they were better off as friends since they started having busier lives. But the two of them are still great friends to this day and are super supportive of each other's careers. Several years after Mario and Pauline broke up, Mario met some other woman named Peach and became very close friends with her, especially after the very first time he saved her from Bowser, and they soon became close friends with benefits despite developing romantic feelings for each other. But because of how more often Bowser kidnaps Peach, Mario decided to teach Peach how to defend herself and be more tough as the ruler of the Mushroom Kingdom. Mario loves to eat, and besides Italian food like spaghetti and pizza, he could eat possibly anything, except spicy food, and he especially dislikes mushrooms, but he eats them anyway in order to build himself up and stay healthy, and he would eat anything with mushrooms in it in order to please whoever who made it, especially if it was Luigi or Peach who cooked the meal. Mario has a pretty complicated relationship with both Wario and Waluigi. He's basically frenemies with them as well. He cares less if either one of them start an argument with him, but if either one of them mess with Luigi, he gets super mad about it. Mario enjoys preparing parties on special occasions, especially on his friends' birthdays, and he's the type of person who wants to make sure that everyone is included and are all having a good time. And that is all of my headcanons for Mario.